From his confinement in Adiala jail, Imran Khan's voice still held the power to move a nation. His message was simple yet potent. Join him in Islamabad on November 24th for a do-or-die protest. These were not mere words, but a rallying cry that echoed the desperation and determination of a man fighting for his freedom and the soul of his nation. Khan's call to action was a desperate gamble, a high-stakes move born out of frustration and a belief that this was the last stand against a government sliding towards authoritarianism. He called for an end to what he deemed unjust arrests and demanded the release of political prisoners. His message resonated with a population weary of corruption, injustice, and a shrinking space for dissent. Khan's closest allies fanned the flames of discontent. His wife, Bushra Bibi, a figure revered by many, urged Pakistanis to heed her husband's call, framing the protest as a fight for justice and the very future of Pakistan. Ali Amin Gandapur, the chief minister of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, echoed these sentiments, his words laced with defiance as he rallied support for the march on Islamabad. The date, November 24th, was etched into the minds of millions. It became a symbol of defiance, a day where Pakistanis would decide if they would succumb to what they perceived as tyranny or rise up to demand change. Anticipating the protest, the government had taken extraordinary measures to fortify Islamabad, transforming the capital into a fortress. Shipping containers, an incongruous sight in the heart of a bustling city, blocked major roads, creating a maze of steel and concrete designed to thwart the protesters' advance. Thousands of security personnel, clad in riot gear, patrolled the streets, their presence a stark reminder of the government's determination to maintain order, or at least the appearance of it. The usually vibrant city felt eerily quiet, the heavy air thick with tension and uncertainty. The government's message was clear: they would not tolerate any disruption to what they deemed normalcy. The lockdown extended beyond the physical realm. The Punjab government, led by Maryam Nawaz, imposed Section 144, effectively banning all public gatherings. This move, justified on security grounds, was seen by many as a blatant attempt to stifle dissent and prevent the PTI from exercising their right to peaceful assembly. The internet, too, became a battleground. Access to social media platforms, the lifeblood of the protest movement, was restricted. The digital crackdown, while intended to curb the spread of what the government labeled misinformation, further fueled the flames of discontent, deepening the divide between the government and the people it claimed to represent, too. In today's interconnected world, internet blackouts can have far-reaching consequences. When access to information is suddenly cut off, people are left in the dark, often turning to unreliable sources for answers. This can lead to the rapid spread of misinformation as rumors and falsehoods fill the void left by the absence of credible news. During these blackouts, the challenge is not only to restore connectivity, but also to ensure the public receives accurate and timely information. It's a delicate balance that requires vigilance and responsibility from both authorities and the media. In the midst of the PTI protests, conflicting reports began to emerge. Eyewitness accounts varied dramatically, and media outlets provided differing perspectives on the events. The search for truth became a challenging endeavor, as misinformation and biased reporting clouded the narrative. People were left to sift through the noise, seeking clarity and understanding in a sea of conflicting information. The PTI protests saw the involvement of several key players. Leaders from various sectors, including politics, civil society, and academia, came forward to voice their support or opposition. Their speeches and actions played a significant role in shaping public opinion and influencing the course of the protests. These individuals became symbols of the movement, representing the diverse perspectives and aspirations of those involved. Social media played a crucial role in amplifying dissent during the PTI protests. Platforms like Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram became battlegrounds for ideas and opinions. Hashtags, viral videos, and live streams brought the protests to a global audience, allowing people from all corners of the world to engage and participate. This digital activism not only raised awareness but also helped to mobilize support and coordinate efforts on the ground. The PTI protests did not occur in isolation. They were part of a larger global trend of political unrest and public demonstrations. Around the world, people were rising up to demand change, challenge authority, and fight for their rights. The PTI protests resonated with these movements, drawing parallels and inspiring solidarity across borders. This global context highlighted the interconnectedness of struggles for justice and the universal desire for a better future.